You alright, darling?
What happened?
Don't worry, you are safe here.
Where am I?
You're in the United Kingdom.
United Kingdom? Oh my God, no!
What's wrong?
What's wrong? You guys voted to leave my beloved European Union, and that makes you all racists!
Really? Does that include me?
Oh, fucking hell, it's Diane Abbott. Shit.
No, I didn't mean you. I don't even think of you as...
As what? As a British citizen?
No, I mean I don't think of you as a racist.
Well, actually, she did write that whole white people love to play divide and rule thing on Twitter.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. It's right here, look.
Fuck off. Fuck you.
So how many of you actually voted to leave the EU?
I do have that figure. The number is, 300,000.
Seriously? That's only about 0.4% of the population.
No. The actual number is, 80 million.
80 million? But there aren't even that number of people in the whole country.
Psst, I think you mean 17.4 million.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
No, it's not.
The point is, look, I'm not saying that everyone who voted for Brexit is a racist. I'm just saying that those people who are racist definitely voted for Brexit.
What does that even mean?
What does what mean?
Well, it's just a completely pointless statement. You may as well say something like, I'm not saying that all invertebrates are jellyfish, but the ones that are jellyfish are definitely invertebrates.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that. Basically, she started off by describing the characteristics of a specific subgroup and then linked that subgroup to an unrelated characteristic of the group as a whole.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that is pretty much exactly what you did.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Oh, I've got one. I'm not saying, that all even numbers end in a 2. I'm just saying that every number that does end in a 2 is definitely an even number.
Yes, oh my God, that is brilliant. It really is a completely pointless statement.
Here, I can't believe this. Somehow we've actually inadvertently red-pilled the fucking EU fairy.
But what about workers' rights?
Workers' rights?
Yes, the European Union guarantees rights for all workers.
You mean like every country in the European Union has to follow the same rules?
Yes.
So, like, everyone gets the same minimum wage, the same maternity and paternity leave, the same number of statutory holidays?
Oh, no, not at all. For example, the minimum wage in Bulgaria is just over 200 euro per month, whereas the minimum wage in Luxembourg is about 2,000 euro per month.
The point is that all EU citizens are free to move to the country that provides the kind of individual workers' rights that suits that individual best.
So you're saying, that I have the right to take my British passport all the way over to Bulgaria so that I can choose to work for just over £1 an hour?
Exactly.
And likewise, everybody in Bulgaria has the right to bring their passport over here so they can work for at least £7.50 an hour.
Yes, isn't that brilliant?
Well, actually, it seems a little bit unbalanced to me.
Oh, I see. You just don't want any foreign-looking people on your streets, do you?
Hey? We're talking about fucking Bulgarians!
Exactly.
What the fuck is she talking about?
The point is, it's all about freedom of movement. That's what's really important.
But if it really is about freedom of movement, why is it so difficult for people outside the EU to come and work here?
What?
Well, like, if I was an Indian doctor or a Vietnamese engineer or a Nigerian teacher or whatever, and I wanted to bring them valuable skills to the UK, I'd have to go through all sorts of personal assessments and visa applications just to have a chance of getting into the fucking country.
It's pretty clear to me that you just don't like brown people very much.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
Ah, fuck knows, mate.
So, just to clarify, why you want to have an open border policy exclusively with a region of the world where almost every citizen is white.
It's all about diversity.
Oh, wait, I've got one. How many people are members of the European Parliament?
I do have that number. The number is...
It's 751.
Thank you. And how many of them are white?
That figure is...
Holy shit, I never noticed that before. Almost every single one of them is white.
Oh, come on. The EU always has been and always will be about cultural and ethnic diversity. And that is why racists like you hate it so much.
What about that one?
Oh, I don't know, she looks white to me.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, imagine my shock.
Oh, fuck off, Paul Joseph Watson. We are trying to have a serious conversation here.
The point is that if Brexit isn't about racism, then how do you explain that in the months after the Brexit vote, we saw a massive increase in the number of race-hate crimes? That's simply a fact.
Really?
Yes.
Is it possible that maybe everybody was just encouraged to report anything that they personally perceived as a hate crime, and then those accounts were subsequently registered by the police with no impartial validation?
No.
Is it possible, that the term hate crime is so loosely defined that it's essentially meaningless?
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. It would be a bit like trying to dismiss the massive rise in the number of sexual assaults on Swedish girls by migrant men by saying that the term sexual assault is so loosely defined that it's essentially meaningless.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth.
You fucking idiot.